Hi guys, welcome back to another Joey's Table. Sorry, I was just setting up and it was going a horrible mess. I have some Rosati's. I guess it's pizza week for me. No, I found a coupon online, so got these donuts. Donuts, which are like fried garlic bread or something like that, like little pieces. This is what I was trying to order last night, and then a pepperoni pizza slice that they apparently didn't have. And you know what? Looking online, it looked different than this. So it just goes to show that I could have made the pizza, but no biggie. And some marinara over here too, but I could not fit everything in camera. I was like legit just having a disaster trying to set up. I had that Elmer's glue still sitting out over here on the table, of course, and I sat down and I think I might have sat on the top or something, but I ended up spilling a half a thing of Elmer's glue all over me. Okay, I got some ranch. There you go, that way. That's the money shot, right there. Some Rosati's if you guys want to look it up. If you ever come visit Chicago, definitely a nice place to eat. Oh my gosh, some ranch. This one might be a little bit more quiet mukbang because I don't even know what to talk about. Like, I have ideas, but I'm just looking to snack right now. Want to catch you on camera with you guys? I have the seasonings, pepperoni. Dip it in the marinara. Oh my gosh, guys. No drinks neither, unfortunately. So does anybody watch Wentworth? The Australian TV show? I actually feel extra honored. Oh, there goes my wallet. I feel extra honored to talk about it today as an idea. Because it is one of my favorite TV shows out there. See, it keeps spilling out. One of my favorite TV shows on Netflix. Definitely a good watch if you're trying to see a good TV show, but for those of you that haven't watched it, I'll tell you a little bit about the show. I don't think I'll spoil it, but I'll give like a summary of the first episode. That way you get an understanding. Oh gosh. One more time with the marinara. Oh my gosh. See that? Pizza, pepperoni pizza, folded with some marinara sauce. Look at how the crust is rolled too. It has like a braided kind of pattern. But It's on Netflix if you ever want to watch it. Again, super good show to binge watch. There at the beginning of the show, there is a redheaded, curly-haired girl sitting in the back of a cop car, right? Or maybe even like a van. Like she looks like she's dressed up, being taken somewhere. Not even dressed up, like just in like kind of like that attire, like if you just got arrested. And it looks like she's in a prison van with like another woman. And they're driving, and she's kind of having flashbacks, looking at all the people that are free, outdoors, out in the city life, like doing their thing, living their lives, like having their freedom, you know? The redhead lady's name is Red. She's the main character. So I'll call her Red and refer to her as that. Anybody else eat their crust? I always eat crust. They're nature's breadsticks. That's literally what they are. But stuff's in my eternal water. Oh yeah, soak down. But then, Red is sitting in the back of this van, and she's sitting with this other woman, and the van stops, and the police officer gets out, hops in the back, and starts hooking up with the other inmate. And she's looking all crazy, and the woman's like, well, it's for a cigarette. And he turns to Red and is like, do you want a cigarette too? And she's like, hell no. You missed me with that. So she gets to jail, and she's going to prison. And you're just trying to figure out why she went to prison. And this girl is going to an all-women's prison, and she looks super scared, nervous. Her red hair gives her such a unique look, so she looks super distinguished from the rest. And they're like checking her in to the prison. Here's where she gets a little delirious though. Like she starts getting like kind of panicked. She's talking to different police guards and security guards that you're gonna get to know in the future. Like through the check-in procedure, like she's talking to them like, oh, like, yeah, this is my name, like getting to know them. But then she kind of panics and they like go and they sedate her, and she passes out because she wants to see her daughter. Well, she wakes up and I think they're giving her a tour of the facility, trying to get her ready. And she finally breaks off to her own, and like the girls, just obviously they come up to her. And there's this girl named Frankie. The show's kind of based about being like the head honcho, like who's gonna be like the top dog, as they call it in the show. And Frankie is the current top dog. So Frankie comes out and basically gives the girl Red a like a form that basically says that she can have visitors. And she's like, this isn't for like me, this isn't for my daughter. All the while this girl's like been trying to get along with the other inmates for like 15 minutes. It's not going so well. Obviously you're a little bit more sensitive, and you have to be a little bit more sensitive to what you say when you enter jail. And she was kind of like super quiet, and then when she'd speak, she'd probably say the wrong thing. Kind of like Orange is the New Black, but like so much darker sense. And more thrilling. Definitely more of like How to Get Away with Murder over like funny comedy. So Frankie comes up to her and is like telling her that she has to go visit with like a random man, and she wants to establish herself. And trade drugs, like sneak them in. This girl's never done this in her life, is doing it in front of cameras and security guards, and so she finally has to go do it in order to start seeing her daughter. Because she's been like rushing to see her daughter throughout the whole show, like just to talk to her and be on the phone, and she can't, and she wants to visit with her daughter. The only way she can is if Frankie isn't down her neck trying to make her do something or mess with her privileges. So she goes, to do this. And it's super weird. She's meeting with this like new guy, like this first day. She's even really there, and he's like giving her like all these weird looks, like kind of being like, hey, you need to do this, being really snippy and impatient. And they end up sneaking in the drug by a kiss that she does not want to do. And she runs to the bathroom and tries to throw it up in the toilet. And Frankie walks in. She's walking in with like this other girl, Boomer, who's like her like big like jock strong friend. And she throws it up, and then Frankie runs away, and the security guards walk up, and they're like, what are you doing? Like, what are you throwing up in here? And she's like, nothing. And she covers. She's forced to cover because she wants to see her daughter, so she doesn't want to get in more trouble. So she's forced to cover, and ensues from there. It's a little bit of like the drama beforehand, but it just unravels from there. Because it's like more things happen. At the end of the episode, you find out that Frankie's actually not even the top dog. Like, she's like one of like the good top dogs that you'd rather have over the other one who got in trouble for doing something to somebody like a few weeks before that. And they put her in lockup. And then she comes back, and she's mean. She lays down the law. Kind of like how Orange is the New Black, they had a little bit of backstories for people and showed people in their stories. And then would just bounce between different like lifestyles and all that. It's like that. Just a lot more serious. And not like a bad, like, tense and it's a good mix of fun, happy, and still serious and tense and thrilling and like, oh gosh, what's gonna happen next? Hopefully that interests you. Again, the show is Wentworth. It's an Australian show, so they have Australian accents, but still a really good show to watch. I have some really good cast members. I'm sure if you watched it, you like it a lot better than my summary. So if you did enjoy, please hit that like and comment or subscriptions as start the burp. That's why I'm getting off camera. I had a great time eating this. So happy I got pizza and donuts. I'm about I'm about to go and get something to drink, obviously. You guys are great for always tuning in with me. I really appreciate your comments. You guys have been motivating me, and I'm really close to 100 subscribers, so we're pushing. So if you know anybody that you'd want to recommend me to, let them know I'm here. Thanks, guys. Bye.